time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, if you're looking for a slider off of him, you're probably going to get it. He uses a slider a lot. I would say that is a primary pitch that he uses. He'll use it in any count, any situation.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 4th.
So a runner at first with 2 away and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
From the stretch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Rasmus. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Tom Kohler gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Ball 1.
No strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
1 strike.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
At the plate, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 2 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Yeah. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brad Miller is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
A runner on first with 2 away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. Striding into the box, Justin Bour. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Rasmus has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
Here's Ichiro now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. DIETRICH would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Colby Rasmus.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th.
Now at the plate,
Right
Steven
fielder,
Souza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Rays. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich.
Leading off
He'll
for
stand
Miami.
in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Derek Dietrich.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Echeverria now. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Casale. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Stanton. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
And he misses there. 1-2. To short, hit hard. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In now, Tim Beckham as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready with the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle to Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Now in the box, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. Little dribbler back at him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Colby.
Stepping into the box, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another foul ball.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
The 2-2 one more time. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fouled straight back. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he froze him for the strikeout. JT Realmuto becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Swing and a little tapper that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Logan Morrison. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher, Curt Casali.
Into the box now. Curt Casali. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Rays. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Right side hit hard. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. in the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1 now to Gordon. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there at the letters 0-1.
Now, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Take it off. Let's get 2. Come on, let's get
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Souza has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Center fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Casale is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Marlins 1, the Rays nothing. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the 2nd out of the inning.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan.
Digging in once again,
Longoria.
Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that looks like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Miller.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Let's go, Ray.
Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Seventh inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the seventh inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
43, Danny Farquhar.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Justin Bour.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, Ichiro Suzuki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
That's one of those you're talking to. It. Sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Miami, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Colby Rasmus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and Rasmus becomes out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. One and one, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
1 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center, and Rasmus looks this one in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they lead it 1-0. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, David Phelps.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher
Malik Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And there's ball 2 now. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Left field and deep. Ozuna looks up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now in the box, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
He'll try again. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. A fastball that just misses inside. Brad Miller would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Luke Maile is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
21, Luke Maile.
In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Beckham has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Digging in now, Justin Bour. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tampa Bay earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.